Samson. He's a godly person, and he's a hero of the Jews, Samson. Samson and Delilah. I don't know whether you saw the film. I saw it many years ago. It was quite a good film. Samson and Delilah. So he sees a whore, a prostitute, a hookah in Gaza, and he goes in unto her. That's all. That's all. Finish. Chapter 16, verse 1. And he goes in unto her. He has sex with her. That's all. What does God say to that? Nothing. What anybody says, the children of Israel, the learned, nothing. He went in unto her. Book of God. What's the moral of that? He saw a whore, and he went in unto her. Full stop. Finish. And the subject changes. Verse 2 talks about something else. What did God say to that? Nothing. What's the moral? What's the moral? Now we end with page 8. Get on to page 8. Page 8. Page 8. Item 10. Under God. Qualities ill-befitting God. Not fitting Allah. A. See the arrow coming out from A, and make a big circle there and put down page 612, 614 and 810. Pages 612, 614 and 810. Say from A, arrow coming out 612, 614, 810. So you don't have to look up all these references. I make it easy for you to find it. He speaks about a hissing God. He speaks about a hissing God. The lions roar. The cats mew, mew. The cows moo. The dogs bark. Who hisses? Snakes. God hisses. For the fly, he calls from the ends of the a God who hisses. 3 times in the Bible they describe God as a hissing God. He hisses. He hisses for people. Huh? When you whistle for somebody. Now they say in the modern Bible, he whistles. You're coming down to that guy's level, man. You whistle to that guy's level. That loaf around the corner, you come down to his level. God coming down to your level. He's hissing. He's a hissing God. Next one. B. He's a roaring God. He roars like a lion. To frighten you. Pages 638, 678. 638, 678. A roaring God. Next one. A barber God. Hajam. A barber God. Page 614. He is a barber God. Hajam. God is a barber. When you open that verse, it will show you there that he says, I will shave with a hired razor, not his own poacher. He can't even afford to have a razor. With a hired razor, he's going to shave the hair on your head and your beards and the hair on your legs. God does it. He'll clean your legs too for you. God. He's going to shave your head with a hired razor and the beard and the hair on your legs. He doesn't say how high he's going to arrive. He says how high he's going to reach to clean you up. God. Hajamat karega, hajamat. And no hajam does that. In India, Pakistan, you see, we take unfair advantage of the barbers. I've seen it as a young boy in India. I was born in India. So the old man is sitting there, he's having his hair shaved and trim his beard. And then he lifts up his arms and says, remove the... He does that. He paints your nails. He's the barber. He's made to do all sorts of filthy, dirty, menial things. We take full advantage of the barber because hajam is low down, poach. Unfortunate. Today we call them hairdressers or tonsorial artists. Don't call a guy a barber or a hajam. He'll get offended. But we call them hajams there. Remove the hair from under your arms. But no barber ever shaves your legs. But God will do that. God will do that for you. He'll shave your legs as well. You don't need wheat. No wheat required. D. Circle it. D. He's a penitent God. Page 5 and page 669. First time he repents is on page 5 of the Bible, and the next place he repents is 669. You know, he made man for this man. Now, he put him in the garden, tell him not to eat of the tree, and he knew he was going to eat, and there's nothing he can do about it. Poor God. So he had to kick him out of the garden, and now still he can't purify the guy, so he curses him in the world. He must sweat for his bread, and the wife must bear children in pain and suffering, labor, still not satisfied. Then he curses all his children. All his children, he curses them, that they all must die for the sins of Adam's original sin. For what Adam and Eve did, everybody goes to hell. I'm asking the Christian. I said, look, did Adam ask you before eating the apple? He says, no. Did Eve ask your wife? He says, no. So how can God hold you responsible? Come, man, think. How can God hold you responsible for a thing that you were not consulted? If you were asked, your ruh, I said, look, my son, shall I eat this? He said, well, daddy, you know, give it a fling. Maybe partly you are responsible for encouraging the old man. But you were not consulted. And you're going to go to hell for that? 5 billion people on earth, everybody goes to hell. And now, this same God, he must come down to earth, live in a woman's womb for 9 months, and at the age of 30 he get crucified to wash away that sin. What a poor thing. What a horrible thing he had to do. So he's making tawbah for making man. Anytime. Astaghfirullah, man, what did I do making this bloody monster, Frankenstein monster for you? Now I have to go and live in a woman's womb for 9 months and come out through the same filthy hole, get circumcised, and now at the age of 33 go and get crucified. God got crucified. So he's repenting. I wish I hadn't made this bloody monster, Adam and Eve. He's penitent. Astaghfar karta hai, Allah tawbah kar raha hai tumse. He's fed up with you, he's tired of you, making tawbah. A God, page 229, riding a cherub, 299, page 299. He's riding a cherub. You know what's a cherub? An angel. You go to the art gallery, the Urban Museum Complex, you'll find a beautiful painting there of a beautiful woman with wings. And she's got a wand in her hand, a stick, and she's directing the devil to go to hell. And you see the fire in the distance. In the picture, you can see all that. Fire in the distance, and the devil is flying off. He's got sharp ears, horns, has got a tail with a barbed hook. The devil. But this woman, angel, is a beautiful woman, about 25, 30. That age group, the body. You can make her, she's about a woman, mature woman. But God is not riding that. He's riding a cherub, a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old angel is a crisp 14-year-old. Cherub, kumli. He's riding her. Like in a helicopter. This Superman, you know, he does it like that. So God is riding her. A cherub. In the Bible. He's riding a young thing, 12-year-old, 14-year-old. I've seen them in the Vatican. Made in marble. These young cherubs. Beautiful things. Absolutely naked. Marble, flesh-colored marble. And everybody that passes by, he fondles their buttocks. And you can see a shine on the buttocks of these cherubs. They are there in the St. Peter's in Rome. The holiest of holies in Christendom in Rome is there. The cherub. Young, crisp, young angels. Not 25, 30. That's too old. But God writes something nice and young, crisp. God riding cherubs. How? On her back or on her stomach? How does she fly? The breaststroke, or does she? How does she fly? And God is riding her. This is the book of God. God's inspiring that rubbish that He writes cherubs, little young crisp things. She didn't wait for a woman of 30, 12-year-old. Right. This is the last item. F. Circle it, and page 252. Circle it. A God who murders 50,070 persons for looking into a box. Maybe it's a very holy box. You are not supposed to look inside. So He's given you warning. Anybody who looks inside the box, I'll kill him. But He allows 50,070 people to pass. You know, if the Queen of England dies and you want to pass her, pay respects to her and see her in the coffin, 50,070 will take weeks. It will take weeks for 50,000 people